Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, and we're coming to you today. We're going to talk to you about LP tanks on your RV. Now, for most of you, you're going to have this on travel trailers, fifth wheels, hybrids, maybe a few pop-ups, as well as some of the new motorhomes have the double tanks. Some of you might have 20-pound tanks, others may have 30 or more, but most of you that have two tanks hooked up on your RV will have what we call an automatic switchover on them. So that is what we're going to talk to you about today, how to go ahead and make sure that you're using this properly. There's a lot of misinformation out there about these, and I want to make sure I clarify the proper use of these LP tanks. And by the way, do stay tuned to the end of this video, because from last week we had a giveaway, which we're going to go ahead and pull the winner tonight at the end of this video, and it is for the $50 Visa gift card. So do stay tuned to the end. So first thing you're going to want to do when you are opening your tanks, whatever tank that this lever is pointing to, that is the tank you open first. Reason for that is the tank that will be used first is the tank that is open first. This lever right here is only for indication of that particular tank. It is not telling you which tank is being used at that particular time. So be sure that when you're opening the tanks, you open one first. Now what you want to do when you open these tanks, open them slowly. If you open them too quickly and you go inside, you try to light your burners, you will notice it will not come on. If that does happen, if you know you have LP in your tanks and you're not getting the burners on your cooktop to light, what you want to do is come back out, shut off your tanks, disconnect them, reconnect them, and then again open slowly. Prior to using any propane appliance, you do want to light the burners for your cooktop. And for those of you that have an outside kitchen where it's all the way on the back side of the camper, that is the best one you can light, because that way you're pulling the LP from the bottles all the way to the end of the RV. So now you're eliminating the possibility, or lessening the chance of any possibility of having air pockets in your LP line. So you light the burners and shut them down. Now, if you wanted to turn on your water heater, your furnace, or you wanted to turn on your refrigerator onto propane, you have a better chance of those lighting, especially for those of you that have the automatic lighting systems for those appliances. Now, what will happen is, we've opened this tank first and we've opened this tank. We have LP in both tanks. This is the indicator for this tank. When this tank goes empty, you will not notice, if you're running your furnace, you're not going to notice that it's switched over to this tank. However, at the end of your camping trip that weekend, you look at this indicator. If it is red, then you know that the tank that is indicating, or it's indicating that that tank is empty. Now, you don't know at what point it switched over this tank, so now you don't know how much is left in this particular tank. So what you would do is, you take this lever and you're going to switch it back over to the other tank. At that point, your red is going to change. On this particular setup, it's going to change to clear. On some others, it might change to green. Now when you get home, what you're going to want to do is you shut both tanks off, or if you're at a permanent site, you're going to shut both tanks off. You take the empty tank with you, you come back, you put the empty tank back on. The next time you go camping, you're going to open this tank first. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, Paul, how am I supposed to know how much LP is in the tank? The simple way to figure out, without costing you a whole heck of a lot of money, figure out how much is in the tank, is if you dump hot water on the tank. What's going to happen is, because LP is cold, you will get some type of a frost line on your tank, and you'll be able to see that. That is the simplest way to figure out. Now you can go ahead and buy the gauges that you put on here, or the strips that you put on the side. That's all well and good, but I'm just trying to save you a little bit of money here. So that is how you ensure that you will never run out of propane. So I appreciate you watching, and now we're going to go ahead and turn it over to myself here, and we're going to go ahead and do the drawing for the giveaway. I appreciate you watching, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. If there is some other type of system that you would like me to walk you through, by all means, just put a comment down below, let me know, and I will try and make that happen. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. The easy way to take care of your automatic LP switchover. Hope you all found that informative. If you have any questions on that, by all means, just comment down below and be more than happy and try to answer any questions you may have. I know that I run across this a lot when I'm doing show throughs where, you know, people have had automatic switchovers for their LP tanks but never knew it. You know, they thought that, you know, you could turn the dial to the middle, it's going to draw from both. Well, it draws from both regardless. All that thing is, again, remember, is that is monitoring the tank it is pointing to. So just keep that in mind. So you know what time it is. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen, for us to go ahead and give away the $50 Visa gift card. Now this is the most amount of comments I've had. And by the way, I did have, it looked like I had a couple of individuals that commented and I had it in my feed. However, when I went to find the comment, it was not there. So I'm thinking that those individuals, for whatever reason, signed into YouTube but then didn't verify things, and so their comment goes away. So I apologize for those individuals, but let me get the names. I'm going to put them in this nice little hat here, and like I said, we're going to draw the lucky winner here. And like I say, I appreciate everyone that watches, and I love the comments, so keep them coming. So let's see what we got here. Make sure I just have one. So it looks like the winner here is Ruth LeClaire. You are the winner of the $50 Visa gift card. So be sure to go ahead and I'll show you a comment. Be sure to email me. My information is going to be down below, and we'll get that thing mailed out to you. I really do appreciate all those that participated in this one. And stay tuned, because next week we're going to have something else to give away. So just keep it coming. Until then, we'll be back. Take care.